Okay, so we are in a loaner Model X because the Model Y had to get new glass. So what we're going to do is, this is a 2022, so we're rocking HW3 software. So what we're going to do is we're going to see how well it'll get to the office, which is downtown Redding, California. And there's a lot of one-way streets. So here we go. Let's see how it does.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Churn Creek Road.
So the last time I used this, it would stop about here and then really slowly creep up. And that's exactly what it's going to do again. I don't know why we're 30 feet back from the line, but that is absolutely ridiculous. And we're good to go now.
In 500 feet, turn right to take the Interstate 5 North ramp towards Central Redding.
So we've already had one screw up that a human wouldn't have done, and that would be stopping 30 feet back at the stop sign.
Now turn right to take the Interstate 5 North ramp.
I have noticed significantly that right-hand turns are much better. We got a guy on a bike coming across. We're good to go there. That sun is a bear. I'll tell you what though, this car has all kinds of squeaks and groans on it. Oh, and just for funsies, we are in, let's see here, autopilot. We are in chill mode, and I am completely okay with that. See, this is where base autopilot and FSD, in my opinion, don't mean squat. You're on a straight road on the highway. Who cares that you did 40 miles hands-free? Yeah, you're in a straight line, big deal. 1.1 mile to our exit, and it looks like we're going to pass some slower traffic. It's only 7 miles to work, so your guess is as good as mine. We have 0.7 miles to get ahead of this Camaro, but I think we're going to come in behind him. There goes a Model X.
678 on the right. In 500 feet, take the California 44 West ramp on the left towards Eureka. Now take the California 44 West ramp on the left.
this at about 50 miles an hour. I'd say that's all right. I probably come around it a little bit faster for no reason other than that's just what I'm doing. So I'd say that this was done adequately. I'll tell you what though, after having been in this and the Cybertruck for the last 4 days, there's a great difference in the, I think this screen is like 2 inches bigger diagonally. Man, is that nice. Last time I had FSD right up here by this overpass, it slowed down to 45. No idea why. Let's see if it does it again, and I suspect it is not. Nope, we're good. So the way the map is going to take us, there's like 3 different ways you can go. All of them are good. I actually prefer this way just in case there's a train. You go over the train bridge or over, you know, up over the tracks versus getting stuck. So of the 3 ways it could have chose, this is the way I would have gone.
Left onto Shasta Street.
Not sure why our blinker's on.
Turn right onto Pine Street.
I guess we're getting over and cutting off an F350. Could have turned right from either of these lanes.
Pine Street.
It's probably, ooh, yellow light. What are we gonna do? We're gonna go for it. Nice. All right, well that was done way better. This is why I would have stayed in the left lane, because it got over. So it should have stayed in the far left lane to make that turn. But it did blow through that yellow exactly like any other driver would have done. So big ups there. So far, we're good to go. And from here to the rest of the way, the lab is going to be a straight shot. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be a win. We will have to make one more lane change. Well, 2. We have to change into the left lane and then get into the turn lane to get to work. There's not a whole bunch of traffic behind us, but there is some. We have a half mile to figure out what to do, and there is a car right off of our driver's side rear. Now remember, we are in chill, so I'm guessing that's why it's not zipping around. I mean, that would completely make sense. It's 30 indicated here. We're doing 37, but I think we have a plus 25% up. That car was behind us past. We're coming up on a 45 mile an hour. Let's see what it does. It did not register 45 miles an hour. It still shows it at 30. So that's kind of a bummer. That's a failure on the Vision, not the FSD. And I will take over just before we get to the driveway up here because it's pretty gnarly. And we're just going to end trip and we'll take over. Not too horribly bad. I think we're going to park up here tonight. And we'll just park down here at the end where we're not going to bother anybody. Okay, so what do we think? Well, I think that FSD did a pretty damn good job. I think that it could have limited the number of lane changes that it made, and for some reason it's still not seeing speed signs. But yeah, I would give this a pass. I probably would have rolled up the throttle with the knob here, and hopefully the car would have seen that it was in fact 45 miles an hour. So yeah, good job Tesla team. I'd say this one is really good. And just for funsies, so everybody can see, if you can see, software V12, we're on 25.8.7, FSD 12.64. So good job Tesla team, that one worked out real good.